Okay, this is my current period of regret. I went out last week and I was looking for an engine to have a bit of a play with and learn how to do some of the valves and the extra timing of something I don't really care about, and instead, for the price of an engine, I got a bike that was in bits, but this is what I ended up with instead of the engine. So it is a Lexmoto Adrenaline 2000 and I want to say 2016. Yeah, 2016. And as you can see, it's in a right royal state. It was in much more of a state when I picked it up. This is after I bolted everything back together so I could get it parked up and all in one piece. Main problems with it is obviously the engine itself. The head needs replacing. There's an exhaust valve that's gone. Bolts are missing in places. So it needs a new exhaust valve. The head needs cleaning up and resorting out. Then we can get the engine started. Obviously the seat there needs replacing or recovering. Half a dozen bolts need going on. There is no indicator set up. I think there's a horn missing. The electrics are all kind of fuzzy, but in theory it stops. Everything seems to be mostly there. The fuel tank obviously needs wiring up to the carburetor because that's missing. So what we're going to be doing with this heap is hopefully getting the engine running first of all, and then making it back to a fully roadworthy condition. And then I might use it for a bit of green laning before passing it on. As we kind of walk around, you can see it's just filthy. There's some Pro Taper bars on there, which isn't too bad. Everything seems aligned. Wheels, tyres themselves look like they're coming close to the end of life, but it's all pretty much there. Let's say I've just bolted everything roughly in so I can see what's missing. You can see over here, for example, I've just bodged in a screw bolt to hold everything together. There is an actual aftermarket exhaust on there, which some kids had a bit of a play with. Again, rear tyre there, probably could do with replacing. Rear pads actually look alright. Swing arm at the back and the chain adjusters are all just filthy and just need cleaning up. And you can see it's missing quite a few bits like the skid plate underneath, but all the plastics are pretty much there. Speedo drive's all there. The forks don't look bent. Mostly it's cosmetic once that engine actually runs. So our first task is to kind of look at this with a bit of regret and replace this top end. This looks to be off of a GS125. So this is the K157 FMI from Lexmoto. You can see it's scuffed to hell. Carbureted version. All of this isn't connected. Someone's deleted the rebreather, so that needs to be kind of cleared up. But you can see the valves in there need taking out and taking apart, readjusting, putting it all back together. Hopefully we have the right parts for that. But most of the bolts are all here for this. You can see there's one missing there, which we'll sort out hopefully. But I'm going to be taking this apart so I can take that inside because it is 2 degrees outside. And we'll see if we can get that sorted. If we can get that sorted, I'll try and slap it back together to make sure if it actually turns over and makes some noise. But everything's mostly there for a Lexmoto. You can see a fair bit of rust knocking around. Overall though, the bodywork's not too bad. See, the throttle tube here needs replacing. Switch gear is all a bit naff. That bolt looks to be interesting, so we'll have to figure out how that can come out. Looks like the same there on that side for the mirrors. But top clamps there. Speedo unit and the dash is actually housed. But there's all pretty much there. So we'll have a play.